A special report tonight. New York State Attorney General Letitia James releasing the full grand jury transcript earlier today with regard to the investigation into the death of Daniel Prude. Prude was visiting family in Rochester but later died in police custody after several mental hygiene calls. The medical examiner's office ruled it a homicide, but the grand jury voted not to indict the officers involved in this arrest. Our news reporter Lowell Rose joins us now with a breakdown of the transcripts from the grand jury hearings. Good evening, Lowell.
Hi there, Marissa. We have examined hundreds of pages of the transcript from this massive report from the Attorney General's office, and here are just a few of those hundreds of pages. But this afternoon, that transcript painted a broad picture of what took place weeks before Daniel Prude came to Rochester in March and what transpired once he arrived. The grand jury proceedings were conducted in secret over 9 days of testimony starting in October and ending in February. Prude's brother, along with police officers, EMTs, and other experts were called in as witnesses in the case. The first witness was Daniel Prude's brother. Joe Prude talked about a recent visit in February where he described Daniel Prude as happy as they played basketball and grilled, and much of a competitive nature between brothers. But things changed when Prude went back to Chicago, where his sister later suspected he was on drugs. Now fast forward to the Buffalo area on March 22nd. Prude was kicked off a train and taken to a shelter where police in Cheektowaga say he was non-violent and just seemed confused as he was trying to make his way to Rochester. Joe Prude said when he picked up his brother from the shelter, he said, quote, "He didn't look like my brother that left me the first time," in reference to his visit in February. His brother instantly knew something was different, and he later called 911 for the first time hours after they made their way back to Rochester. Grand jurors heard from the 911 operator who took the first call and the responding officers who transported Prude to Strong Hospital for evaluation. He was later discharged and described as being back to normal when he made it back to his brother's home, but things changed hours later when he ran out of the house and encountered officers on Jefferson Avenue. Now, paramedics believe Prude was experiencing excited delirium. Many of the questions on the fifth day of testimony involved a medical expert called in with knowledge of restraint-related deaths. The USC San Diego emergency physician said when it comes to excited delirium, the best treatment was restraint and a sedative. The expert said not all people experiencing excited delirium die in restraint, and added the spit hood did not cause cardiac arrest or lead to Prude's death. The expert believed the video did not show the police hold that would restrict breathing or lead to Prude's death. The Office of the Attorney General presented the charges of criminal negligence homicide to the grand jury because they believe the 3 officers' restraint of Daniel Prude caused his death. In the end, the grand jury voted 15-5 not to charge the 3 Rochester police officers with the 1 charge of criminally negligent homicide. This report has been in weeks in the making since the grand jury made the decision on February 23rd. But if you would like, you can read it for yourself. Read all of the transcript by going to our website at spectrumlocalnews.com. Marissa?
Lowell, obviously a lot to go through there this evening. We appreciate you taking the time to break that all down for us. And as you said, if any of the viewers want to see it again, they can just head to our website. That is our Lowell Rose reporting for us this evening. Thank you very much.